key element and then replacing it with a technology. And then another thing we can try to think about is to challenge assumptions and think about what do people expect to see when they look at a heavy truck, and how can we just challenge those assumptions. So you expect to see certain key elements such as the wing mirrors and this large bulky shape. Maybe we can make the design more angular and maybe completely remove the wing mirrors and instead place sensors and cameras. And like we mentioned before, we could completely remove the cab entirely, maybe apply this styling, make it an aggressive shape, and already we've got something that's a bit more interesting than just the standard truck with a robotic arm. So just some ideas to play around with, and now we'll go into the design sketching phase. Okay, so I'm just going to carry on here, sketching this out. What else can I mention? So there's some other design principles as well you can keep in mind, such as large into small. You'll often find in machinery. So you'll have large parts connected to small parts. And that's the police or the ambulance. Probably both. They've seen my drawing and they're coming to get me. So hopefully I'll get the sketch finished before they break the door down. So sometimes you just got to roll with it, hey? And then as we know before, there'll be some small detail. In this case there's some welding along the edge, so when one thing connects to another we get a change. It's probably the most common thing to notice in not just machine design but in nature as well. So you can look for this everywhere. Where one thing starts another begins. You'll have a change in size, shape, value, colour, texture. So if you're ever wondering where to put those details, it's probably going to be along where one thing starts and another begins. And if you do that as well, you'll have just natural areas of rest, and your design will end up feeling balanced just purely out of just following along to a simple rule of thumb. So what I mentioned before is that it needs a place for the deployable drone or mech to connect to the rest of the vehicle. And what this would replace on the key function reference is where the fuel tank goes. So what we've done is we've removed a part and we've added a technology. So what used to be there was this large fuel tank, and we've removed it completely. We've said the vehicle's say electric, or it's just some other kind of engine. And we're going to add a place for this deployable mech or drone to come down from. Then I'm just going to use